Tension continues to grip UP Sambhal after violence broke out during a court-ordered survey of the Mughal-era Jama Masjid. A violent crowd opposed the survey of the Jama Masjid mosque ordered by a court after a complaint a year ago. This complaint, filed in the court, claimed that the mosque was built after demolishing a temple at the same site. The mob pelted stones at the police and the survey team, and scores of policemen sustained severe injuries in the violent clashes. The police also resorted to lathi charge and use of tear gas shells to control the mob. 3 people have been killed in the violent clashes. However, but the police now also probing the conspiracy angle. The police officials have in fact recovered country-made weapon shells from the violent site, and several police personnel also sustained bullet wounds. According to reports, the crowd allegedly instigated and investigation is underway. So far, 20 people, including women, have been detained by the police.
बड़ा ही अनफॉर्चुनेट इंसिडेंट है क्योंकि पीसफुली काफ़ी समय से पीछे जो जुम्मे की नमाज है वो भी पीसफुली गुजरी थी। पहला सर्वे भी पीसफुली हुआ। आज भी दोनों पक्षों की रजामंदी के बाद ही सर्वे है वो शुरू किया गया था। तो इस तरह की कोई ऐसी बात नहीं थी जिससे कि लोगों को कानून को अपने हाथ में लेने की आवश्यकता पड़े, लेकिन एकाएक आपने देखा होगा लोगों की भीड़ है वो जमी और उसके बाद में उन्होंने पुलिस पे पथराव किया। पुलिस ने अपना जितना बेयर मिनिमम नॉन लीथल फोर्स है उसको यूज करते हुए उनको खदेड़ने का प्रयास किया और आपस में 3 फ्लैंक से जब ये लोग लड़े हैं उसमें क्रॉस फायरिंग भी हुई है और जब मामला सारा शांत हुआ उसके बाद में पुलिस में द्वारा वहाँ पे चेकिंग की गई है तो कई सारे खोखे भी वहाँ पे बरामद हुए हैं, जिसमें जो 15 बोर के 32 बोर के इस तरीके के कई सारे कंट्री मेड वेपन्स के खोखे बरामद हुए हैं। तो उन सबको पुलिस द्वारा बरामद किया गया है और विधिक कार्रवाई वो सुनिश्चित की जा रही है। वर्तमान में शांति व्यवस्था कायम है और करीबन 21 लोगों को हिरासत में लिया गया है, जिसमें से 2 महिलाएं भी है।
टीम जब सुबह आई, सुबह सर्वे ठीक चल रहा था, उसके कुछ समय बाद लोग इकट्ठा हुए। निश्चित रूप से कुछ लोग अपने वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट के कारण लोगों को इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं और खासतौर से यूथ को इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं जिनका अभी पूरा भविष्य आगे पड़ा है। तो उनके इकट्ठा करने के बाद उन लोगों की तरफ से पथराव हुआ। ये बेवजह था जिसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं थी और उसके बाद जब पथराव हुआ रिटेलिएशन पुलिस ने उनको खदेड़ा, लाठीचार्ज हुआ। उसके बाद दूसरे तरीके से उनका रिटेलिएशन है। जो ऐसी ताकतें हैं जो चाहती हैं कि यहाँ का माहौल डिस्टर्ब हो, वो तो पीछे खड़ी हैं। उसमें से किसने गोली चलाई, कैसे छर्रे लगे सबको, ये भी अभी जांच का विषय है।
But there's no end to the politics and blame game over the Sambhal incident. Samajwadi Party attacked the BJP for the law and order situation. The SP chief Akhilesh Yadav said that there was a conspiracy and the violence was orchestrated by the BJP. In fact, Akhilesh also demanded the Supreme Court to take cognizance of the matter. Even the AIMIM chief condemned the firing by the UP police that claimed the lives of 3 people. Listen in to the political reactions.
आखिरकार जब सर्वे हो चुका था मस्जिद का, तो दोबारा सर्वे क्यों करा ये सरकार ने, और वो भी सुबह और बिना तैयारी के। ये जानबूझ करके सरकार ने कराया है। ये जो संभल में हुआ है, बीजेपी सरकार प्रशासन सब ने मिलकर कराया।
संभल में आज सर्वे कर ली गई थी टीम, वहां पर पत्थरबाजी हुई है पुलिस के।
ये पुलिस ऐसे कार्रवाई करेगी, कुछ लूटेगी अगर, तो आगे चल के लोग क्या करेंगे, निराश हो।
एक प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट बना हुआ है जिसमें 15 अगस्त 1947 को जिस धार्मिक जगह की जो नौयत है उसे कोई बदल नहीं सकता। लेकिन इसका यह मतलब नहीं है कि दूसरे के धर्म आस्थाओं को चोट पहुंचाकर दूसरों की दिलाजारी करके अपनी सियासत का उल्लू सीधा किया जाए।
The BJP, on the other hand, has said that it was an attack on the court as the survey was ordered by the court. The BJP has demanded a probe in the matter and has slammed the Samajwadi Party and said that their divisive politics has been rejected by the people of Uttar Pradesh. Let's go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta, who's joining us live from the area where the disturbance was reported from yesterday. Pradeep, what is the situation like today? Yesterday we saw stones were pelted and now the police officials are investigating the case. What are the updates on the investigation and what's the situation on ground?
Right now, all I can say, the airy calm prevails here in this area. I'm outside the same mosque that had, this was the area that was epicenter of disturbance yesterday, and it was from this lane when some people came over, they started pelting stone. Police tried to control people from moving towards the mosque because they were trying to obstruct survey that was going on inside a mosque at that point of time, and they tried to target them. Police had to resort to cane charging, and finally police started firing tear gas shell, and during that process 3 people lost their lives. The police, however, maintains that not a single lethal weapon was used. They only fired plastic bullets, and they also used pellet guns, and other than that the tear gas shells were used. Somebody within the mob had opened fire, and they have already recovered country-made weapon, and some .32 empty cartridges have also been recovered. Since morning the flag march has been continuing, and already precautionary orders have been put in place. District magistrate have ensured that the outsiders are not allowed to come out to this place. Probatory orders are there that more than 3 to 4 persons cannot gather at one particular place. Not only that, besides this, they have already, let me show you, they have barricaded this area. All the lanes and by lanes leading towards the mosque has been closed. Nobody is allowed to come towards this. Additional reinforcement has been put in place. Flag march is going on since morning. The senior officers are trying to investigate the matter, and also trying to tell people not to fall prey to any kind of rumor mongering, because they want communal harmony to prevail, because they feel that there was a conspiracy. Most of the people who were part of the mob yesterday, they were outsiders, and they had come just from 10 kilometers away from this place. They came out to this place. They all of a sudden they started raising slogans, then they started pelting stones. So police tried to convince them that they were only acting as a facilitator. This was a court order, because court wanted their survey need to be conducted. As you rightly said, the petition had been filed. The complainant said that this was basically a temple. It was during Babur's time. The temple was partially demolished, and finally the mosque was raised. So they are saying that this is not a mosque, this is a temple. So on the basis of that complaint, the court had asked for the survey. The survey team has come out to this place, and you can see the additional reinforcement already been there, and police is trying to ensure that peace and normalcy remains here in this region. People had been asked in this area to open shops if they can come out to this place, but yes, they are trying to ensure that no outsider is allowed to come out to this place. But unfortunate thing is that politics has already started over the issue. We have seen that how Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh is trying to put blame on BJP, saying that BJP is simply trying to divert attention from the wrongdoings during the elections. On the other hand, the BJP is hitting out at them, saying that their divisive politics is not really going to work. What actually is required is that this is the time when all the political party leaders, they need to be on the same page to douse fire rather than instigate and provoke. Because yesterday also it appeared that somebody was trying to instigate and provoke people, and it is because of that reason that all of a sudden stone pelting started. Because 7:30 in the morning, the market is closed. There is no purpose of coming out to this place. Namaz was also over, so it was Sunday also. So it appeared that somewhere it was pre-planned, and there was a kind of a conspiracy that police is investigating. 21 people have already been detained. And you look at this place. This is the entry of the mosque, where from the survey team had gone inside, and when all the people from the different sides of the lane and by lane, they came out to this place, they started pelting stone. So this area was the epicenter of disturbance. But right now you can see the street wears a deserted look, and here actually they started pelting stones when finally the police tried to stop them. 21 people have been detained, which include 2 women, and besides this, they've also recovered some country-made weapons. They've also recovered empty cartridges. They are trying to investigate this matter, and they are trying to find out who were the people behind this provocation, who were the one who had instigated. All the 3 who have died, their last rites have been performed, and here the people have been asked not to move out unnecessarily. And most of the people, you'll see that today the houses are closed from inside. The people are within their premises. They are not coming out. The streets wear a deserted look. It's a total calm in this area, and police and administration since yesterday is trying to tell people not to fall prey to any kind of rumor mongering. And they are also trying to tell them, because when they started investigating the matter, the people who were detained, when they started questioning them, they said that we came to secure mosque. So they were trying to explain them it was a normal procedure where they were only inspecting on the, because there had been direction from the court side, so they were conducting a survey. It was not that somebody was trying to occupy a mosque or anything like that, because whatever the survey has been conducted, the report will be submitted permitted on 29th of November. Only after that the proceedings in this case will start. What actually because the court is at the end of the day going to decide, neither the administration. But unnecessarily some people are trying to put blame on administration. Some people are trying to put blame on Yogi government, because Yogi government or administration nothing to do in this regard. They were only playing a role of a facilitator. So police was only trying to play a role of facilitator so that the survey team can come out to this place. And they were here inside for about 2 hours. They videographed this area. They took out photographs also. And now investigation in this regard is going on. But police has made it clear that whosoever had been responsible for this arson, whosoever had been responsible for this violence will not be spared. They will try to find out who were people behind this, who were the one who were instigating, who were provoking, because they are going to take them to task. Let me again show you. Look at this, because this area has got congested lanes and by-lanes, and see how this area is completely being barricaded. All these by-lanes and lanes are being closed. Nobody is allowed to move towards the area that is leading towards Shahi Jama Masjid, because this was the place where actually the problem started. See, this is a signboard here. Nobody is allowed to enter from there. Already the cops are deployed here. Additional reinforcement has also been brought. Rapid action force is also there. All this area is totally being covered from all the sides, and they are trying to ensure that peace and normalcy remains here in this region at any cost.
Okay, all right, Pradeep, thank you for getting us that ground report. We will come back to you for updates through the day, but for the moment we're shifting our attention to